Hello, my name is Cara Janelle Crane. My first ever memory is learning how to swim, thrashing and kicking to stay above water. My family has always been a beach family, whether we were snorkeling, diving, or just laying on the beach. We spent most of our allowance growing up on boogie boards and bathing suits. I live for the water. Growing up a practical mermaid, the beach has always felt like home to me. That's why when I learned about my birthplace in Grand Cayman, I felt a deep connection to the island. Today, I will introduce myself to you by discussing how integral my birthplace of Grand Cayman has been in my life. I love Grand Cayman because of its sentimental value, its natural landscapes, and its rich culture. One of the biggest reasons I love Grand Cayman is its personal sentimental value to me. Georgetown, Grand Cayman is my birthplace. The national seal of the Cayman Islands is on my birth certificate. Many of my first baby pictures take place on the island. Because of this birthright, the Grand Caymans holds a special place in my heart. You can only really have one birth home. Moreover, the Cayman Islands stimulated my love for the ocean, something that I consider to be a big part of who I am. Grand Cayman is only a few miles across, meaning that almost all of it is beach. That helped foster my deep appreciation for the ocean. My parents also lived on the island for over 10 years, meaning that they established deep roots on the island and made very strong emotional connections with many people. Walking down the street, I could pass the church that I was christened at or homes of people that I've known since I was born, making me feel all the more welcome. Furthermore, back when we used to live there, my parents frequently conducted boat tours for many visitors and were seasoned divers that considered turning professional. Their love of the island and the ocean that it sits on allows it to feel like home to me and gives it automatic value in my eyes. Secondly, I love Grand Cayman because of its natural landscapes. Grand Cayman is most widely appreciated for its beauty. It's a frequent stop on many Caribbean cruises. There are breathtaking sights to see. One of these beautiful places is Rum Point. This town was named because a ship filled with rum once crashed into the shallow reef surrounding the point. It's one of the most populated towns on the island, boasting gorgeous clear water and plenty of beach-lined shops to visit. Additionally, Stingray Island is one of my favorite places on the island. It's not actually an island, it's just a sandbar where fishermen used to cast strips off their boats from fish they had cleaned. Because of this, stingrays flocked to the area to eat those scraps, and over time, it became a place that the stingrays frequently visited because they knew they would always get food, and eventually a tourist attraction. Now this sandbar is one of the only places you can legitimately swim with wild stingrays. They swim up and down your body, eating squid out of your hand. Their barbs are not cut, they are entirely wild. Grand Cayman is famous for its beautiful reefs, so it's no wonder that these also fall on my list. The entire island is almost fully surrounded by reefs teeming with unique fish and coral species. Simply grabbing a snorkel and mask and swimming out into the ocean from any beach and you'll probably hit a reef, and it's definitely going to be beautiful. It will likely reveal sprawling marine wildlife. Similarly, one of the most interesting places to dive or snorkel is the Cayman Trench. This rift in the ocean floor drops seemingly endlessly. Swimming over gives you an eerie feeling of vulnerability, a truly breathtaking experience. Finally, one Caymanian site that's particularly close to my heart is Treasure Cove. Treasure Cove is a small cove tucked between two beaches. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It has soft and almost still water, and the ocean floor is covered in seagrass. On this cove, you will find my birth home, equipped with its own dock. This site in particular is of special importance to me, although all places in Grand Cayman are beautiful. Lastly, I love Grand Cayman because of its rich culture. Caymanian culture is similar to the countries surrounding it, profoundly Caribbean. Actually, the Cayman Islands and Jamaica used to be one unified country. The Caymanians have a laid-back and relaxed attitude about life. They are never rushing, they're never stressing. They love to recline and enjoy life, a philosophy I deeply admire. Not to mention, the food is to die for. Some examples of Caymanian cuisine include plantains, jerk seasoned meat, or conch. Conch in particular is super interesting and a unique meal. You can actually catch it yourself on the ocean floor in Grand Cayman. The Cayman Islands has beautiful music as well, similar to reggae with steel drums, the island beats that you're used to hearing. These unique cultural experiences are something I treasure about Grand Cayman. In conclusion, As a girl who has always loved the ocean, my original home in Grand Cayman has and always will be close to my heart. I dream of living there again one day and experiencing the rich life that the Cayman Islands has to offer. Thank you very much.